Prayers up, blessings up. My name is Jabez Al Israel, and this is the Leaf of Life plant. And this leaf right here, anytime you feel yourself getting sick, whether it be like a cold, a flu, and I found out the other day this actually worked for allergies because I was going to take some Claritin, and because my nose started running, and I said, you know what, let me try a Leaf of Life and see if it worked. And this is probably like 2 weeks ago. I tried it, and it worked just like Claritin. And all you got to do is just take it. You chew it up. It's bitter. It don't really taste good, but it's going to knock it out. The best time to take the Leaf of Life plant is when you feel the sickness coming on. Like, you know how your throat can go to tingling? You know what I'm talking about? Let me know in the comments if you can relate, like if you know what that feel like to know you about to get sick or feel like you about to get sick. That's the best time to eat one of these Leaf of Lives, because if you do, by the next day, 95% of the time I've done this, I'm back to normal. You know, and I'll start to feel the effects of it. I'll start to feel better within 30 minutes. All right, so let me show you this plant. So this is the Leaf of Life plant, right? This is how it look right here. And what's so amazing about this plant is how it reproduces. Notice right here on the leaf, you see these roots coming out of the leaf? These are roots to grow a whole nother plant. If I were to cut just this little square, I could put that in the ground, it'll grow a whole nother Leaf of Life plant. So all of these ridges are all new Leaf of Life plants. And notice it's not even in the ground and it's growing roots. The plant does everything it can to keep reproducing. Watch this. These right here, the sticks, all of these lines are nodes. If you were to cut this and just set it on the ground, these are going to start growing roots out of it too, and it'll start reproducing like that. It's incredible. The plant is so strong reproductively, it'll start growing before the leaf even get in the ground. Look, there go the roots. These are new plants. You could literally see them coming up off the leaf before it even hit the soil. That's why I believe they call it the Leaf of Life. Like, the plant is showing you it got life in it. So anytime there's sickness involved, and I know this from experience, this stuff works, man. It blew my mind. Let me show you what I'm talking about, because what I did, look, I took one of these leaves about a few months ago, and I brought it over here to the side garden, just to prove a point. I brought it over here and I dropped it in the ground, just to show how easy it is to grow. Check this out. Look how it's spurting up. That's just from just a couple of leaves that I just dropped over here. I don't do nothing to it. I don't gotta keep up with it or nothing. It just grows on its own. If you look down here, look, this is a leaf that fell off the plant. You can see it dying. But look, you see, there's new plants coming up. And look, these roots is already trying to get in the soil. You can see that? Yeah. It's already trying to grow just from sitting there. That's gonna grow another plant. Notice over here. Leaves fell over here, the wind blew them. Now they're starting to take off. All this would just be overtaken by Leaf of Life if I don't control it. And when I say, again, the best time to eat one of these leaves is when you feel like a cold coming on or a flu coming on. Since I've been doing that, I rarely ever get sick. Because when I feel the sickness coming, I eat one of these Leaf of Lives. Now, if you don't catch it in time, and let's say you actually get sick, when you start eating a Leaf of Life, it's going to cut the sickness in half at least. I'm telling you from experience, if you want one of these leaves, let's say you live up north, they'll grow, you just gotta grow them inside. This is a tropical plant, so it grows real good in like warmer, humid regions outside. But if you put this, all you need is one of these leaves. Like, you just take one of these leaves off like this, right? I can mail you this leaf, and you put this on the soil, cover it with a little bit of soil, water it, it'll grow right inside your house, and you'll have medicine in your house, on the house. So look, if you want one of these Leaf of Life leaves, we pick out winners. We got a form that you can fill out. We go through the people that fill out the form for a chance to win, and we pick out winners every couple months. So if you want, I got the link in the description underneath this video, and we'll be picking out winners, and we'll hit you up. And all I need is your information, and we'll send one in the mail to you. And if you live close over here in the Miami area, we can meet up in person. You can get one of these Leaf of Life. Feel free. That's how we're doing that. And also, here's the thing: like, when it comes to agriculture, the more I get involved in it, the more my life keeps getting better. The more I'm realizing everything that I need is really free. Look, let me show you what I'm talking about. Plants need good water. That's one very important thing about plants. So I catch the rainwater. The rainwater and the lake water are the two best waters. That's actually lake water right here, because it ain't been raining down here in Miami. But when it does rain, as a matter of fact, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So hopefully I could do a follow-up video, and hopefully all these will be full up with rainwater. But that's free, right? This, I got these seeds out of papaya that we got actually from the market. Dropped them papaya seeds in the ground. That's a papaya tree. This is a papaya tree. Those are growing for the free. Look, you can see the little nubs coming. You see right there? That look like a little baby papaya right there. Can you see it on the camera? Mm-hmm. For the free. You feel me? This is a mango tree. I actually got this seed from a mango in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We in San Juan, right over here. This is Old Town. If you look up here, it's lit. This is the lit part of San Juan. It's like old school, man. They got the forts and all that from way back in the days, but I have never seen this. What month we in right now? We in January. In Miami, you only see mangoes like in the summertime. Look at this. We got mangoes in the winter in Puerto Rico. I didn't even know it. Look at all the mangoes up there, man. I ain't never, look, I'm about to try to break this one open. Look at this. Look at that thing. In January.
Oh, wow.
Jabez mango seeds. Hold on, I'm about to taste this. This dropped on the ground. I picked it up off the ground. Hold on.
It's sweet?
That thing is sweet.
Really?
I'm gonna have to keep this mango seed and germinate when I get back to Miami. Prayers up, blessings. Remember that, man?
Yeah.
And it was growing mangoes in January. I brought that mango back and dropped it. Look how it's growing. That's for the free. All of these, and look, we giving out these fruit trees. I'm not giving away this one. This one we keeping. But we giving out these fruit trees. If you want a chance to win a fruit tree too, just specify that in the link in the description, and we might pick you out and give you one of these fruit trees too. Look at this. Look at this pineapple. We took the top of a pineapple off. When I was cutting up pineapples, I would throw this top part away. But then I found out you could actually take this top part and put it in soil and grow a whole nother pineapple. And look how it's growing. For the free, you feel me? And now look, we got the garden. This is lettuce that we got seeds from last year's batch of lettuce that we grew. And we dropped those seeds. And all of this is growing for the free. I could go on and on. Look, I'm most excited about this. This is the whole garden that we're growing from seed. We got squash right here. Excuse me, we got the squash. Yeah, they sprouting big, man. Right. Those are actually sunflowers in the corner right here. Those two right there, sunflowers. This is cilantro we got growing right here. Tomatoes growing right here. Those is yard-long green beans across the fence. Bell peppers, jalapeno peppers. We got poblano peppers down here. Those are cucumbers that are coming up. And we got the squash on this side too. And the sunflowers growing up for the free. You feel me? That's why I wrote my book, The More We Grow, the More We'll See Everything We Need Is Free. It's like this, man. The more I work with plants, the more my life gets benefited in more ways just in the food. It's about the creativity that come to me. It's about seeing the patterns of nature. It's about seeing the creation that the Creator created. I feel like we've been disconnected from nature and the ways of the Creator because we're so accustomed to having to go to the grocery store and the restaurants for food. In places like that, for medicine. When all the medicine, they're going to nature to get the plants and then they bringing it through a chemistry process. But the plants is where it was anyways, because I'm telling you, this Leaf of Life plant works. I don't have to get no flu or cold medicine and none of that. When I feel the sickness coming on, I eat one of these. Simple. Look, if you want to grab a copy of my book, I make it simple to understand how to grow beneficial plants for the free and get to the point where you'll be growing everything you need year after year. Absolutely free, man. If you want to grab one, I got the link. I put it in the description, and just know it's love. Prayers up, blessings up.